When disaster strikes, the first thing that usually fails is communication. Cell towers go down, internet connections disappear, and suddenly you're completely cut off from the outside world. But here's what most people don't know. There are communication methods that work even when all modern technology fails. Methods that have been used for thousands of years and still work today. I'm talking about visual signaling, one of the most reliable forms of communication in emergency situations. While everyone else is trying to get their phones to work, the survivors are using simple but effective signaling methods that can be seen from miles away. Let me give you an example that could save your life. 3 fires arranged in a triangle is recognized internationally as a distress signal. It's simple, it's effective, and it works day or night. During the day, you can create smoke signals that can be seen from aircraft. At night, the flames themselves serve as beacons that can guide rescuers to your location. But visual signaling isn't just about fires. You can use mirrors to reflect sunlight, creating flashes that can be seen from incredible distances. You can use bright-colored clothing or materials as flags to attract attention. You can arrange rocks, logs, or other materials in patterns that spell out SOS, or other distress signals that can be seen from above. Here's what most people don't understand about emergency communication. The key isn't having the most advanced technology. It's understanding multiple communication methods and knowing how to use them effectively. The survivors don't rely on any single method. They use redundant systems, backup plans, and time-tested techniques that work regardless of circumstances. This is exactly what I teach in When All Hell Breaks Loose, stuff you need to survive when disaster strikes. You'll learn not just visual signaling, but also audio signaling using whistles, horns, and other sound-making devices. You'll learn how to use natural materials to create signals, how to position yourself for maximum visibility, and how to create signals that can be understood by rescue teams. But here's where it gets really interesting. Effective emergency communication isn't just about sending signals, it's also about receiving them. You need to know how to interpret the signals that rescue teams might be sending to you. You need to understand search and rescue protocols, aircraft communication procedures, and the international signals used by emergency responders. Think about the 2010 Haiti earthquake. The survivors who were successfully rescued weren't necessarily the ones who shouted the loudest or had the best equipment. They were the ones who understood how to signal effectively, how to conserve their energy for maximum impact, and how to position themselves where their signals could be seen or heard. The truth is, most people have never thought about how they would communicate in an emergency. They assume their phones will work or that someone will automatically know where they are. But in a real disaster, communication becomes one of your most critical survival skills. Here's the key principle. Effective emergency communication is about being strategic, not just loud. You need to understand when to signal, how to signal, and where to position yourself for maximum effectiveness. You need to conserve your energy and resources while maximizing your chances of being seen or heard. Most survival guides mention communication briefly, but they don't give you the complete system you need to communicate effectively in various emergency scenarios. They might mention carrying a whistle, but they don't teach you how to use it strategically. They might mention signal fires, but they don't teach you how to create smoke signals that can be seen from aircraft. Don't assume that help will automatically know where you are when disaster strikes. Get When All Hell Breaks Loose and learn the communication methods that work when everything else fails. Because the truth is, the best survival skills in the world won't save you if you can't communicate your need for help.